G'day folks, today I'm going fishing somewhere over there. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now the first lesson for today is just because Google Maps says there's a bush reserve, it doesn't mean you can drive all the way to the water. I'll get my gear organised and start hiking in. Right, I know I've left my fishing rod holder in the car. My beloved U-Butte fishing rod holder made by Simon Humphrey. Because I've just got to travel as light as I can. I've got two rods and my Plano orange box that I bought a while back. That's got some worms in it and any tackle that I might need. No esky, no seat, travelling light. I don't even know how far I'll have to walk to find somewhere to fish. I've never been here before. I don't know what to expect. You might be able to hear a fair bit of background noise. There's a very busy highway behind me. I don't know what species of fish are here. I know this particular creek that I'm about to fish does dry up. I know I've seen it dry near here in the past. This is a full fishing reconnaissance mission. Is this going to take long? This is a full fishing reconnaissance mission. I don't even know if I can access the creek. There's a creek here, but whether I can get to the edge of the water or not is anyone's guess. So many butterflies here. This is Butterfly Central. I can hear water, that's a start. The creek's flowing. I've never fished here ever. Well, it's got a healthy flow of water. A few erosion issues going on. Not very deep there. Looks like there could be a bit of a pool up there. Listen to your gut. What's my gut instinct telling me? Go downstream and have a look. I wander down. It's relatively clear water. I need to find a pool. There's a nice wide, deepish looking pool, but can I get down to it? Not really. Got to be fish in there. I just got to find a spot to get in. It's a nice looking creek. I can get in here. But is it going to be an okay spot to fish? Looks like a good spot to find a cod. I can see the bottom there. Might just throw a line in here, even just for 10 or 15 minutes and see how I go. And then I'll go downstream further if I don't do any good. Right, I'm starting off with a paternoster rig. The sinker I think that's on here already is too small for the current out there, but I'll start with it and see how I go. And Jan Juck worms. When fishing a new waterway, if you don't know what fish species are there in fresh water, if you don't know exactly what fish species are there, always start with worms, because everything eats worms. If I knew there was cod here, I'd use cheese. If I knew I was going to catch blackfish, I'd use worms. If I knew I was going to be fishing for silver perch or carp, I'd use corn. But worms will catch all of them. How deep is it just there? Oh, deep enough. Hey man, I'm getting a bite. I've got a fish. You've brought me good luck. You've brought me good luck. I'm not joking. I'll call you back in a minute. All right, mate, bye. I was just on the phone to Rowan from RKJ Fishing, and he's brought me good luck. Although I think it's a carp, so it's not really good luck. He's brought me luck. It's not a huge fish, but in a small creek on light line, it's huge enough. The problem is I don't know how I'm going to land it. I didn't forget a landing net. I just didn't bring it. It's in the car because I had to walk so far. If I stand on that, does that make it go lower? It's got to end in tears. At the risk of the fish getting off, I'm going to try and pass the rod under here. Alright. It's still on for now. Uh-oh. It's still there. It's still there, but it's in them snags. I can't control it properly. Oh yes. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. I better not get it this far out, only for it to get off. Gotcha! I'm on the board! Righto, 2 fresh Jan Juckies on there. That carp's just laying over there, he's having a rest. I've given him a couple of Panadol and a Blundstone aspirin, and I'm going to put that back in there. Then I'm going to call Rowan back.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right, mate.
When I said you brought me good luck, I've changed it to you brought me luck.
Oh,
Not saying, no, well, it wasn't bad luck because I caught something, but it wasn't really good luck because it was just a carp.
oh, that's better enough.
Well, folks, I got off the phone to Rowan about 15 or 20 minutes ago. I've been quite patient and I haven't done any good, so what I might do is try somewhere else. I did see a spot up there that looked okay as I was walking in. I'll have a quick look down there in case there's somewhere better, and if there's not, I'll go up there to the okay spot. The fox racing off through there. It's funny, I was just looking down thinking, I hope I don't stand on a snake because it's quite warm and there could be snakes around. There it goes. Isn't it always the way, when you're thinking snakes, something takes off near you and frightens the life out of you? Had I not been thinking of snakes, I might not have jumped as high when that fox took off. This looks very carpy here. It also looks like someone's been fishing here. Just looking at this fork-shaped stick stuck in the bank. Has that been placed there? It has, yeah. I'd say someone's been fishing here. So there you go. I'm not the first person to discover this spot. Might try here. And if I don't do any good, I'll go down there where that fork-shaped stick was. That's a nice looking spot down there, but if I hook a fish, I've got no way of landing it. Whereas here, I can just drag it up onto the sand. Right, both of these lines now have larger sinkers than what I was using before. Lower that out there in front of them snags. This one can go up the top end of the hole. This has got the Matt Thurling Signature Series bait weight. Well, I can tell you one thing. There's no shortage of snags in here. Can you believe that? I just rigged that up. I actually rigged it up at the last spot. I just rigged it before I left. I'm ready to start at a different spot. And I got snagged. Look at a bite on this roddy. Look, it's gone really slack. Something's got that. I reckon something had that then. It's almost like it swam towards me. Still playing with it. Got him. It's small. Is that something different other than a carp? It's a Murray cod. Look at that. It is a tiny Murray cod. Awesome. It's a Murray cod out of this tiny little waterway. Now that is cool. Ripper. See you later, mate. That has made me so happy. You beauty. I've just re-threaded the same worm on there. I'll put it back in. I might put a fresh one on after I sort out this other rod. Oh, I've got him. It's another little cod, is it? It's certainly fighting like one. It is too. He's bigger though. 2 cod in about 2 minutes. Oh yeah, the fish are getting bigger. He's actually swallowed that, has he? That doesn't happen very often when cod fishing. Oh no, it's just inside his mouth. There we go. Oh yeah, the fish are getting bigger. Up to about 20 centimetres. Go on. It's been about half an hour since I caught those 2 Murray cod and I haven't had a nibble since. So I'm going to go off on an adventure and try and find another nice pool to put my lines in. This is where I found that other stick before. And I've just found another one down here. It looks like a good spot to fish. Although if I hook a carp without a landing net, I'm in trouble. There's a bit of depth down there. Nice looking spot. I've got one down there and one up here. Whoa, whoa. Got him. Ah, it's a big old mud marlin. How am I going to get that out? Oh, I might be able to land it down there. Sort of hoping that wouldn't happen. Anyway, I think I can land it. I think I can probably drag it up to here, and I'll try and do it this way so I can keep my eye on that other rod. It will just take patience. All I need is just a little patience. Calm down. Telling it to calm down and giving it every reason to panic. Alright, come on. Fingers up under the gills. Got him. Landed him by the gills. The Stewie McGills. Just about to put this line back in and I can see my other rod there is getting a nibble now. What I'll do, I'll just quickly put that in like that. Here it goes. Missed him. That's good because I thought it might have been another carp. If it was a carp, I reckon I would have got it. So it might have been something a bit better perhaps. Might reel in some, let's get in a bite. I was just about to say I might reel in some slack, but something's taken up the slack. Got him. Another carp by the feel of it. Sort of hoping it might be a redfin. I've got to tell you, I've never fished this waterway, this creek. I've never ever fished here. Not upstream, not downstream, not at this spot. 100% did not know what to expect coming here. I expected carp. I wasn't expecting Murray cod, although I knew it wouldn't be out of the question. It's a bit smaller, this one. I'm wondering if I can just lift him straight up the bank. Oh, this is a pretty light line. I'll try and gill him before I kill him. Come on, mate. Got him! Bit of bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. I might just leave those worms on exactly as they are. I'm not even going to re-thread them. I think they look alright. Here we go, getting a bite here. I just went to start filming and I stopped filming. My camera's been sitting there filming for the last... Oh, look at it. No guesses what that's got to be. My camera's probably been filming for about the last 15 minutes straight or more. Not even a big carp, it just took off. I reckon I can only lift that one straight up. Imagine if it was a redfin that size, how happy I'd be. Ta-da! What the heck? Check out this carp's head. He's got black spots or something on his head. That's the strangest looking carp I've seen. I've caught mirror carp before. Look at its head. Mate, what are you under your head? That's crazy. Just when I thought a mirror carp was the ugliest thing I've seen, that's next level. Now, I'll do what I do with the rest of them, and then I might move upstream to a nice looking pool that I passed on the way in. This is the spot I was eyeing off on the way in. I'll give it a little while, probably 20 minutes or half an hour, and then I'm going to head off. Now this rod's got the heaviest sinker, so I'll put it over there in the shade. I just realised something. I've caught fish at every spot that I've fished in this creek. I've fished 3 different spots and caught fish at all of them. This will be the last spot that I fish. Can I make it 4 from 4? Is that a bite in the long rod or is it the wind? I'm not sure whether I just had a nibble then or whether I think it's the wind. Just getting excited for a minute. That is a bite there. Just had a big gust of wind and my rod was dancing around. It looked like a bite, but I thought it might have been the wind. But just now I just had a bit of a nibble there. There it goes. There's definitely a fish there. Something's still playing with it. Going to strike with my left hand here, which I don't do naturally. Come on. Now it's stopped. Actually, what's going on? The line's right over here. There's a fish on there. Ha! I was sitting there, I'm getting a tiny little nibble, and then I realised, because I cast this over there, and then I realised it was all the way down there. Oh, Carpio, number 5-yo. There we go. I was just about to pack up and leave. I've caught 4 fish from 4 different places. I might not catch this one, I might lose it trying to land it. But this is the sort of spot where you really need a landing net. Oh, good, he just beached himself. Silly bugger. You're a silly, stupid fish. You're making me socks wet. No! No! Ha! Got ya. Well, he fell in. Bada-bum, bum, bum. Another one bites the dust. How awesome was that? This is how you find fishing spots, through trial and error. Some places I try, I catch nothing, and sometimes like today I discover amazing new places. I caught 5 carp and 2 Murray cod. The cod were only small, but it's enough to tell me that I've got another waterway here that I can add to my growing list of amazing places to go fishing, and I think you're going to see me fishing here again really soon. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video half as much as I've enjoyed filming it.